just make sure you know them there. But Shane, I was just noticing you've got a rotor marker on your stay wire.
Well, I actually made a point of asking them to do that, and apparently it is something that's starting to become more prevalent, because that, like the overhead power lines, yes, the poles, yes, but those stay wires can be very, very hard to see. And just having that there, and they work the same way, but they catch a little less wind, but they are still there. And because that's why I fear that if we're going to have an incident here, it will be one of these stay wires, because you just lose them. Particularly when you're turning machines around and that, you've got a lot to think about, a lot to look at. And if you hook onto one of them, I'm very fearful about what would happen. This pole's under a lot of pressure from wires from a couple of different directions, that if I'd hit it, that'd stay. So that I think, and I think if you're going to put rotor markers on the lines, I'd be putting them on the stays as well. It's just another layer of, as you say, making sure that attention isn't turned off.
That's for sure. And small movements, like a pole that's just bumped, or the stay that's just bumped, can make huge differences in the power line height in the middle between the two poles. So small movements at the top can be meters, can be lowered down. So just having a rotor marker installed, say there was a storm that came through and a pole was struck by lightning, if that rotor marker comes down below the height that it normally is, you will see it, and you won't go back into that paddock. So once again, it's about having that plan. What is some of our control measures that we've got in place to make sure that we do see it? And the rotor markers are making a huge difference.
Please browse our website, balmoralengineering.com, for data sheets and catalogue pages, and find your nearest stockist.